Hi everyone, it's Santi here and welcome to another FPL video on my channel. These are my double Gameweek 37 transfer plans where I'll be walking you through the changes I'm looking to make in my team ahead of the double Gameweek 37, and we'll quickly look at how I did in Gameweek 36. As always, please give the video a like to help someone else see the video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already. For Gameweek 36, I managed to get 114 points. I went with Holland as my captain who returned 42 points, which was massive. I had Isak up front who returned 7 points even after he missed a penalty. I had Nicholas Jackson returning a massive 16 points. In midfield, Cole Palmer with 8 points. Kai Havertz, who I brought in for Son, returning 5 points. Anthony Gordon with 6 points and Bruno Fernandes, who didn't play, so I get 5 points from Brennan Johnson on my bench as my first sub. In defense, I had Guardiola who returned 6 points after getting an attacking return, even though Manchester City managed to concede against Wolves. Ben White and Gabriel returned 12 points between them after keeping a clean sheet at home against Bournemouth, which is, I think we got very lucky in that one. I think they conceded and there was a goal that was wrongly disallowed. I had Petrovic in goal as well, returning 6 points, another lucky clean sheet because West Ham did create a lot of chances. They hit the bar a couple of times, which could have wiped the clean sheet away, but I'm happy with the points that I got in Gameweek 36, and I'm looking forward to Gameweek 37, and hopefully we can keep rising because I'm currently on a very good run. I've been getting some good green arrows for the last 4 or 5 game weeks. I'm currently on about 204k. I'm only 2 points off of getting into the top 200k, so I'm looking forward to Gameweek 37 and hopefully we can keep getting the green arrows. Looking at double Gameweek 37, a few teams have double fixtures. Brighton play Newcastle and Chelsea. Chelsea have Nottingham Forest and Brighton. Man City have Fulham and Spurs. Manchester United have got Arsenal and Newcastle. Newcastle have Brighton and Manchester United, and Spurs have Burnley and Manchester City. With Brighton, I'm not looking to get any Brighton assets. I think they've been on a very bad run, so I'm not really looking to bring in any more assets. Chelsea have got Cole Palmer, Nicholas Jackson and Petrovic. With Man City, I've got Guardiola and Erling Haaland. I'm looking to add the third Man City asset probably in midfield. With Manchester United, I've got Bruno Fernandes, who I'm not really confident about after missing Gameweek 36 with an injury. Newcastle, I do have Fabian Schär who's flagged, Anthony Gordon and Alexander Isak. With Spurs, I've got Brennan Johnson and Pedro Porro. This is how my team currently looks without making any changes. Petrovic in goal, I've got Guardiola, Ben White and Gabriel in defense, so I've only got Guardiola with a double fixture as my starting defender in Gameweek 37. In midfield, I've got Cole Palmer who doubles against Nottingham Forest and Brighton, Kai Havertz with a single fixture against Manchester United, Anthony Gordon with a double against Brighton and Manchester United, Fernandes flagged but doubles against Arsenal and Newcastle, both fixtures at home, and up front I've got Nicholas Jackson who doubles against Forest and Brighton, Holland with a double against Fulham and Spurs, Isak against Brighton and Manchester United. On my bench, Onana with a double against Arsenal and Newcastle, Brennan Johnson with a double against Burnley and Man City, and Pedro Porro as well, and Fabian Schär who's currently flagged with a hamstring injury. Now, at the moment, I'm looking to use my single transfer and maybe take a hit because I've got Fabian Schär in my team. I'm looking to use my bench boost in Gameweek 37, so I'm kind of in a position where I can't roll my transfer into Gameweek 38. I think I'll have to use my bench boost this game week and I have to make a transfer or two. In terms of the changes I'm looking to make, Fabian Schär is a player that I'll definitely transfer out, and James Tarkowski is the one that I'm looking at. At only 4.6 million, I'm picking him as a differential because he's only owned by 5.6% of managers at the moment. He plays at home against Sheffield United in Game 37, so there's a fixture that maybe we can expect a clean sheet from Everton because they've been brilliant defensively in the last few game weeks. So Tarkowski is the one that I'm looking at as a downgrade from Fabian Schär heading into Game 37. In midfield, I'm looking to transfer out Bruno Fernandes, and Phil Foden is the one that I'm looking at as a transfer option. Now, Man City double against Fulham and Spurs. Some fixtures that are not really easy for Man City, but we know they're chiefs in the league, so there could be fixtures that they could try harder to try and get some results in them. So Phil Foden is the one that I'm looking at as a replacement for Bruno Fernandes heading into Game 37. Even though I'm looking at Phil Foden as a transfer option, I think Kevin De Bruyne could be the one that I go for because he's less owned. I'm currently chasing a better rank. I'm currently about 200k, which I don't think I mind finishing at that because it could be my best finish in the last 7 seasons. But I think if I can get De Bruyne, who is less owned than Phil Foden because De Bruyne is only owned by 18.8% of managers at the moment, I think that could make a very huge difference if he manages to return in Game 37. And of course, I'm looking at Jared Bowen as a differential because West Ham play at home against Luton in game 37. They had a tough fixture where they conceded 5 goals against Chelsea, but they did create a few chances, and Jared Bowen was at the top of those chances. And I think a fixture at home against Luton is a fixture that they could bounce back and get a good result. So Jared Bowen is also someone that I'm looking at as a replacement option for Bruno Fernandes heading into game 37. So those are the changes I'm looking to make heading into game 37. Transfer out Fabian Schär, bring in Tarkowski, and transfer out Bruno Fernandes, and bring in either Phil Foden or Kevin De Bruyne. I'm currently leaning towards Kevin De Bruyne because of the current low ownership that he's at. That's it from me from this video, and if you found any information in this video helpful in any way, please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.